All right. Well, actually, we should fix the voice line really quick too, so I'll take care of myself. Yeah, should be good to go. Should be live. Should be good to go. We're just gonna jump straight into it. We were able to figure out the little issue just a little bit beforehand. Like, it turned out I missed like a room, but now we are good. We can actually go through the entire density of the sand. So we're pretty much good to go. Those look terrifying. I'm also concerned on HP and health, so we're gonna be able to like run away from these guys. Okay, so I want to conserve as much as possible. Oh, come on, buddy. Like, I'm honestly just tempted to, like, just launching. Yeah, no, that's not gonna swing with me, dog. No. We kind of need as much as we actually have to have access to. Like, I'm terrified to see how little recovery items we have. Like, you know, we can recover constantly between, you know, metallic, Mia, and I believe, yeah, like, they're gonna be somewhat good for our combat healers, but we ultimately need to have a little bit more sustainability. Yo, Chorus, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you were doing well. By the way, I was like this close to buying Deer Simulator because it's not your average deer simulator. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Michael securing first. What a homie. Good to see you, Michael. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, dude? Ooh, Titan Blade. It's so strong. Like, it's really good. Like, the thing that's a shame about it, though, like, it's so like dictated by like RNG. It's really bad. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save right here. We're gonna save right here. Hopefully this will be the final stream for Golden Sun. If it is, it'll be fantastic. We can move on to our next project. If not, you know, I've disappointed far many more people than this to make me feel bad. That'd be so funny to watch. Honestly, I think it'd be hilarious. Like, just watching like not Golden Sun, but Deer Simulator. From what I've seen, it's pretty nutty. It's pretty nutty. This ain't the first copy of Sonic Sun and the Moon for the Wii. Yo, welcome, Last Bass. Good to see you. Hope you're not super tired, but how are you doing, my dude? Let's get the boys and the girl like healed as much as I possibly can. He's good. She's 9. She's 9 difference of health. That's fine. Garrett can use some healing. And what about Isaac? Yeah, Isaac definitely needs some healing. He's very squishy too. He dies way too often anyway. So I think we're good. Level 27, I have no idea how well that's going to be doing. I'm going to let you guess. So you're at 12%, the most consistent number. Coder, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Could we get a shout out for Coder, Coco? Really cool streamer. Part of the Ascension crew, and also just an overall really wholesome dude. He also has a role in Electric Jump Kit. I'm like, yo, that's Pog. That is Pog. 9%? Ooh. We are so close. We are so close. I've had a crappy day, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? My computer shit itself today. That sucks. But I mean, on this... I mean... Okay, I'm kind of justifying this, but I mean... Cyber Monday is really, really close. Maybe this is a sign to do some upgrades. Yo, Pyrogene, welcome as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Pyro? At long last, the time has come to light the Venus Lighthouse Beacon. Is it now? Is it? With the second beacon lit, only 2 will remain. No, lighting Jupiter is virtually the same as lighting Mars. I just bought a new ZXT build. I wish I knew what that meant, but dude, I'm sorry, that sucks. Like, especially with it just being a brand new build. Like, that's just really frustrating, the fact that it just took a shit on itself. Do you like have any warranty or anything? Do you like you'd be able to like recover for like the parts? That might be something I'd look into. That is true. Jupiter is really all that remains. That's right. Your dreams are within your grasp now. How was your day today? Day is all right. I've been up since like 7, so it's been weird. Like, I got a ton of stuff done, but I'm also just like really tired. Why are you still here, Felix? I thought I ordered you on the ship ahead to the ship. I've already sent Jenna and the others to the dock in Idaljima. Then why did you come back? Most of my stuff's out of warranty. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you can either get it working again and get some like really sick replacements, you know? Because I have a different promise to keep. Oh? A promise, you say? You must mean Sheba. It's been like way too long since I've seen the characters. I don't even remember who Sheba really is. Taking some advantage of some deals, having chill day. There you go. Like, the Black Friday deals are insane. Like, even I've like wanted to like dip into some different deals, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. Yes, Sheba. Why haven't you released her yet? You promised to free her once you get into the Venus Lighthouse. And that's what brought you back here? You promised not to involve anyone who wasn't related to this matter. Ooh, he's pissed. Sheba is special. Of course. Because Sheba's a special adept? Ooh, you guys learned something for the first 2 lighthouses? Is it lighthouses or lighthouse eye? And what would that be? We find I got it limping along until my new one gets here. I mean, hopefully it's enough to be able to keep the streams going, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, hopefully the new stuff gets here soon, you know, my dude. In order to enter each lighthouse, you needed an adept of that clan. That could be it. Right now, we have the fire, earth, water adepts, but no wind adept. Wind adept. That does seem to be the case. Do we need the Sheba to get into the Jupiter Lighthouse? I'm sorry, Felix, but we cannot even enter further without a wind adept. I don't even think we have one, actually. That being the case, I guess I understand why you can't set Sheba free. It seems that you have learned something. Is that all you should go, Felix. No, we can't do that. No, I cannot leave Sheba behind. I'm taking Sheba to the ship. What are you talking about, Felix? We don't know what will happen when you light this beacon. And I won't let have Sheba here to find out. Oh, he's upsetty spaghetti. We told you that we would protect Sheba. Don't you trust us? That's not what I'm saying. It's just best to be safe. Don't tell us you're what's best, Felix. You're not talking to Sheba. Why not? Why? What, you don't trust me? How can we, after you just demanded we free Sheba? If we had just trusted you the moment ago, Sheba would be free now. That is true. Come with me, Sheba. I shall protect you. Yeah, I don't think you're doing anything, my dude. I don't think you're able to do anything. Are you even ready to do this, even though it means fighting us? I believe he is. He would have to defy if he lacked the will to fight. If it means protecting Sheba from harm, then I must. Damn, that definitely sounds like a lot, Coder. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully the new PC part's coming soon. What's up, Last Bass? You have seen what we can do. You know you can't stop us. How could you even protect Sheba when you can't even protect yourself? Yo, Potato, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Zelda rip-off game has taken over your streams. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, we barely play this game anymore. Like, we barely play Golden Sun. I think I haven't touched this game in like 2 weeks. I haven't played like 2 weeks, but shout outs to Go2 Potato, another cool streamer. How's it going, dude? It's great to see you, man. This rebellious attitude is why exactly we never let you fight. Haven't you been given enough reason to fear us in these travels? And it's also funny, last I thought you mentioned The Legend of Zelda. I wonder what's coming next. You're no fighter, Felix. How can you hope to stand against us? You've questioned us for the last time. Let's see what you can do. Oh, it looks like they're falling out over Sheba. Finally got the best stream in the world. Yo, right? Isn't it so good to see Ramen242 Potato? How are you doing, my dude? There is something more to it, though. It seems that Sartorius and Bernard are no longer to trust Felix. Looks like the perfect opportunity just to have them to fall in our laps. Now is our only chance to prevent them from lighting the beacon. Sure, I guess we're gonna get Garrett like a Southern Goofy. I don't know, maybe some boss battle, maybe. Yo, thank you for the geek coda. There's not a moment to spare. Let's go. Let's move. I guess it's different from moving. All right, so we'll save right here so we don't have to go through all that exposition again. You know, just be on the safe side. Coder Coco, thank you for the 25 bits. As a heads up, dude, if you're gonna use the like sound alerts, try to do them like away from each other so I'm not like listening for them, you know. But thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate you. What's up, Deli? It's good to see you, man. How is it going, dude? Why does that guy sound like a farmer? Why doesn't he sound like a farmer? Farmers gotta represent in JRPGs. What are you talking about, man? Metal and company. So, you've come to stop us? Look, what your defiance has brought us, Felix. I don't even need you to rescue me, Metal. You sure as hell do. I was just about to settle things with Sartorius and Minardi. You can watch. For real? And then we will show you the true power of this beacon's light. But Sheba has nothing to do with this, so set Sheba free. Silence. You best tread lightly, Felix, or both you and Sheba will suffer. If anything happens to Shiba, we'll have failed Farin. He's far. We won't permit you to lay a hand on Shiba or Felix. I mean, should we spare Felix? I don't even know. Too many shoutouts are all the shoutouts. Yo, Deli, thank you for the second shout out to Coder. Go. Let's go. Again, definitely go follow all the streamers we're suggesting. Really cool. Like, they're really good. It's AM, the bro himself. Let's go, man. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, so you're worried about Shiba too? I've got a light bulb. Don't worry. We won't hurt Shiba if you meet our conditions. What are you doing, Sartorius? Leave this to me. Shiba, do you remember the rod connected to Hesperia? The rod of Hesperia? The rod required to reach the Juniper Lighthouse. Yes? Those who pursue us bear a rod. Is it the one? Shiba, stay where you are. You can do it from there. Oh, they're shy. They're shy. How about it, Shiba? Perhaps. Yo, they sussy Baka. Perhaps. Perhaps what? Don't yell at her. We're not yelling! Exclamation point. We just want a straight answer. So, Shiba? Their minds are veiled. I cannot see clearly, but I think it's the one. I think they're talking about the shaman's rod. It's a waste to make her try again. So what do we do? Do you know the terms we required before we agreed not to harm Shiba? I think I know where you're getting at. I think I know what you're getting at. I have so many rings, one for each finger, I'm hoping. You're smarter than I thought I would have already figured it out. You've always been that, Del. You've always been that. If you give us the shaman's rod, Shiba will not be harmed. Agreed? Well, for the sake of plot, absolutely. The shaman's rod? It means saving Shiba. I will give it to you. What? But Hammy gave it to you, Ivan. Don't you care what happens to Shiba? No, that is not scientifically possible, Deli. Then you will give us the rod. Yeah, sure, buddy. Well done, Sartorius. We'll finally have the shaman's rod. Get it, Felix. Why me? Sounds like a drunk goofy. Kinda. To ensure your loyalty to us. I mean, Garrett would be that kind of like, disposition, right? Go on, Felix. I think he would be. Metal hand of the show over the shaman's rod. What should I do with Keep it safe. What do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're going, Shiba? We gave you the rod, now release Shiba. Yeah, I didn't trust him for any time, like, at all. Whatever do you mean? You said you'd free Shiba if we gave you the rod. Those were your terms. We gave you the rod, so release Shiba. Dude, I'm so about share this pics in Discord. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. You seem to misunderstood. I said we would harm Shiba, but I never said we'd let her go. Oh, look at that. They could definitely be lawyers or something. You're altering the bargain? Wait, you're altering the bargain? Haha, we can't help if you misinterpreted Satoru's terms. Besides, if we were to release Shiba, she'd be in quite a fix. What do you mean? Shiba can't leave back to leave her alone. I think I've heard of that game, Koros, actually. I think ATM showed me some, like, trailers, like, back when it first dropped. I might have to look into it. What do you mean? We're going to take Shiba. Oh, no. That's right. You won't be going back. This is it for you. Excuse me? Yo, Mia has no chill right now. Mia has no chill. Enough. You're the ones who aren't going anywhere. Bring it on, whelp. You won't live long enough to regret your stupidity. Prepare to experience firsthand the horror of Master Fire Adept. Yo, this is gonna be pretty, yeah, I don't know what to expect. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. We'll create a save point so we don't have to go through the entire exposition of that dialogue. That took forever. And besides, Metal, needs to save his vocal cords before they die. Okay, so I don't know if this is actually the final boss. It's very pixelated, so it very well could be. So let's see what we can do here. So looking at our Jin's ability, I want to focus on like stat buffs and debuffs. So let's do that first, right? So Granite sounds pretty good. Creates a mighty earthen barrier. We're gonna do that. Let's see. Restores HP with a calming water. That sounds lovely. Drench a foe to drop its attack. That's actually pretty good too. And we also have access to Mist. Again, sleep is very good in this game, but only works on one. I'm not too sure who actually has a higher attack stat. I'm assuming it might be Satoru's, but we'll see what happens, actually. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Garrett right off the bat has Forge, which unfortunately it does drop his attack by 70. But the fact the entire party gets boosted with Flame's Fury, which is an attack buff, is really nice. We also can restore our synergy points, which is amazing too. So we were already doing boosting our defense. Let's boost our attack as well. And then with him, we could do boost resistance. We can also do an attack twice next turn. We will try using Breeze, because Ivan's stat reductions is not all that bad considering what's happening, and like what the payoff really is. So there we go. I've made it pretty clear that I was never really using like the synergy, like the Ginny's special ability, so maybe I should actually do that this time. So we're actually going to do that this time. Okay, so Pyroclasm. Okay, so that was actually pretty good. Like, they took a lot less damage than normally would have actually happened. Sleet also did some pretty decent damage against the Tauros, while also giving us, you know, lowering its attack potentially. So Metal Stage, synergy points, 6 points, 13. Okay, so now we might be able to do some gaming here. So with synergy, it might be better to like focus one at a time, maybe. Glacier is always doing really good, especially when we're doing some grinding earlier. Unfortunately, we don't have like anybody who can heal at this exact moment in time. Firestorm, I mean, she's a fire adept, so that probably won't do too well with Garrett. We will attack Satoros with that. I suppose we can try using Sleep, but I doubt they're actually going to be... Wait, actually, does Garrett still has like his... He does not. Okay. So he lost Deliberate. Okay, from using that, he lost Deliberate. Okay, so Garrett will just do a raw physical attack on that one. Synergy, we'll go with... I really want to try Sleep, but I'm afraid it's not going to work out. For Ivan, can we try binding them? Hard to believe the GPA could pull this off 20 years ago. It's insane. It really is. And holy shit, that did a lot of damage. 187. Holy crap. But yeah, no, this game is like insane. Like for what it was being a launch title for the GBA, like again, it pretty much simulates very well for like, you know, 2.5D and also just is really good so far. Okay, so we definitely got to heal her first. Ivan probably won't be able to do anything on that one. Potent Cure, that's actually really nice. We'll do Ragnarok. Hopefully we can actually get her to heal herself before she dies. If I really wanted to, I could just cheese the entire fight by using save points, but I'm not a bitch right now. Anyway, continuing on. Let's see. I mean, we could always do a Jin as well. We could do boost party with more. I don't know. Like, the thing is, I don't know if, like, stat buffs stack, you know? So I'm kind of apprehensive of actually using, like, the Corona, especially in this pandemic. Oh, I could do summons now at this point. This is really good. So we can do a goddess in a bird form. We'll do that one, actually. That sounds really pog, actually. And I believe, yeah, Ivan can heal as well with using some items. Well, shit. There goes our main healer. Okay, so they can reflect, like, undo our buffs. That's awful. So we're gonna summon Procane? Because, like, look at this stuff. Like, even this was pulled off in the GBA times. Hopefully it actually does something good. 294 and 220? I'll take it. Okay, so one of them, I believe, actually has, like, you know, a Phoenix down. Oh, it's Metal. It's Metal. His character actually has it. Okay, so gotta give it to her. We could also do Karin, but I'm not too sure there's anything else after this. So we're actually not gonna do that. Garrett might actually need to focus on healing, but he can't. So I like have nothing actually. I guess we can focus on just attacking him as well. Ivan, he still has some nuts. God! I don't know if I'm underleveled or what the case is. Okay, we'll figure this out, though. We'll figure this out, shall we? So, unfortunately, we lost Garrett, which kind of sucks. It really sucks, actually. Okay, so Metal is going to... I mean, he could heal himself, but I want to get some more damage in. So, we're going to do... Ivan actually has more abilities of, like, using stacks. So, we'll actually have him just do... I mean, we could boost resistance, which isn't too bad. Yeah, we'll boost resistance. Which I think is, like, the magic defense. It's by 20. I mean, it'll do something, right? Oh, God. GTVO is still incredible. It really is, man. It really is incredible. I kind of wish we got that instead of, like, you know, the Sega, the Virtual Console, but it is what it is. Hopefully we do, like, get GBA emulation to the Switch, because that'd just be really good. Like, the GBA has some insanely good titles. Hopefully we can actually summon, like, these guys. That'd be insane. Tiamat, let's go. I mean, we could summon Gordon Ramsay's right here, but I'm not too sure that'll actually do much in this current state of things. So, we'll have Metal Attack and... Oh, she can't heal anymore because of the Jins? Oh my god, that is awful. We actually can do Frizz, technically. I am not liking this one bit. We're probably screwed. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. There's no way I can come back from this. Oh my god. Yeah, there's attempt number 1. Attempt number 1 down the drain. Holy crap. Metal game with that J. Yo, no, this is complete bull, man. This is like complete bull. Like, it's jumped so high compared to this before, man. It's kind of dumb. This game is kind of dumb. The spiking is absurd. Okay, it's so dumb. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. So, Jin, I guess we could do the Earthen Barrier again. What about her? What can she actually summon? So with her, we can try putting him to sleep. I don't think it's actually going to work, but we can try it. So it looks like this one does a lot of damage as well, just based on our physical attack. So we'll try doing that. We could do Corona. So we'll try that. Does anybody have like the... Let's see. Does anybody have like an ability to like null... Well, we can actually give somebody else like a second time around, which is kind of nice. So we'll use Kite. And we'll give it to Metal. Hopefully we get lucky. We can either do Ragnarok or Titan Sword. Yeah, they're doing Impact, and I can't really negate their buffs. Oh, crap. That's 97. That's a lot. That might be the reason why. Yeah, and unfortunately she's still awake. So I'm assuming that they're they can't be put to sleep. Okay, so at least I don't think they can. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So we'll do a Ragnarok, and we'll also have his second action be a summon. Sure, why not? I don't have anything I can do to like get rid of their... I don't have anything I can do to like get rid of the stat buffs. Destruda, long time no see, dude. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How is life? By the way, I hadn't mentioned it to you, but hope you had a great Thanksgiving, my dude. And hope you retail Black Friday went well for you, man. How's it going, dude? We can drain a foe and dodge its attack. Yeah, we're gonna go with Sleet. That impact would be too impactful for us right now. And then, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna cry and just beg for mercy at this point. We can do some damage with like these random like attack items we have, but who knows not to actually do anything. We can give it a shot. Let's see how well the Crystal's power actually does, and we'll have Ivan just do a normal attack. That's bullshit. I call hacks. So their strength goes down right before Metal goes off with this double attack. Crystal Power did kind of decent, but the biggest problem is that because they got rid of Mia, Mia's not going to do Drench and try to drop her attack. Ooh, that's some big boy damage right there. Metal did some big boy damage. Let's go. Let's freaking go. You know what? Karine, you're going back. Well, actually, no. We're going to do Gordon Ramsay this time. Ramsay's get that Michelin stars in this JRPG fights. Mia's a fire depth, so that's not going to be smart to do fire against her. Does sleep actually not work, period? Or is it just rare? Has no effect. Ivan's dead. Oh shit, Satoros! You took some big boy damage there, didn't you? Seeing some recommendations using flash, but that's against terms of services, Koros. I can't flash them. Get it. I'm terrible. Humor is a great coping mechanism, everybody. Karine, and I might have to switch things up to try to get them flash, because honestly, if we can lower their accuracy, like, I'm all for that. I am all for that. Yeah, break. We have no stat debuffs at this point. Wait, no, we do from the summons. Not bad, not bad. Metal is getting pretty stacked on that. Ground is set back to metal as strategy points are fully heated. So, what can you actually do now? Not a whole ton, actually. We can grant a muddy earthen barrier. So, nope, we can't because he's still recovering. We can do Vine. Drop their, use gravity to hold the foe. I'm down for that. No. Mercury probably won't do anything because it doesn't seem to have like a whole lot of whatever. So I guess we could try Scorch. No, that's a fire-based one. Garrett, do your best, man. Just do your best. Metal should be fine. Yeah. I kind of figured Metal would be fine because his resistance to them is actually pretty good. Agility dropped by quite a bit. Hopefully that puts him to the point where we can attack first. Torch is set to Garrett, and Granite's set to Garrett. Back to Metal now. Okay, so we need to take advantage of the fact that their agility is shit now. So we might be able to do something. So we can actually do Impair. Oh, I'm sorry, Deliberate. Deliberate can take down their defense, which might be pretty good. Which honestly might be better if I use that first before I use a cast on Garrett to remove that ability altogether. Because, like, if their defense is down, like, that's pure value. They're, yeah, so, it has no effect on either one of those, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to How to Lose a Turn, starring Metallic. I freaking love it. This game is amazing. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend this game if you want to break whatever console you're using. Okay. I suppose Garrett's just gonna hit them again, just really hard. Resist. What does resist do? Oh, the resistance is up. Alice took some inspiration from MTS from this game. I see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, SMT seems like it's in its own league, but maybe. Just maybe. As long as their agility is still bad, like, you know, we're gaming. Because Metal is the main healer, and he has pretty good resistance and defense overall. So we are kind of doing good. Like, we're not dead yet. Like, we've made it a little bit further. Destruda, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 4 months, you lovely soul. I appreciate you, man. There's nothing compared to SMT so far, so it could be brutal. Yeah, you're right. You're right, ATM. You are right, my dude. We gotta heal Metal. Now, I've learned my lesson, and Deliberate's probably not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna try it. No, I'm not gonna try it again. We could do Protect. But that doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things because they're doing a lot more physical-based attacks versus resistance-based. I can just throw a firestorm at them. It might be satisfying. Can we do a summon? Not really. Let's see, baby. Let's do this. Let's try a Potent Cure. Oh, thank goodness Metal is a tank, kind of. Pyroclasm. Oh no! Metal goes down because there is no hope. Okay, so attempt number 2. That's awful. Oh yeah, now that I also have the save state right there, no. Reset the entire game. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna take on Koros's idea of using Flash. Because that makes a lot of sense. Like if we can get rid of their accuracy or just make it so they can't hit us, we could possibly do something. It's gonna be okay. We'll get through this together, won't we, Potato? Everybody here, we will hopefully get through this together. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to see the entire whatever, like the cut, like talking again, but it is what it is. Metal with a thinking, dude, absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about, this thinking concept, like it just doesn't work. So how do we get Flash though? That's what we need to figure out first. So who would get Flash? Yo, if we give Mia, we can actually get them to have Revive. That is pretty pog. So yeah, yo, take Flint. What do we have here? What do we have here? So Metal now has Revive, which is actually be pretty good. We're losing out a few different things, which is fine. Metal should still be able to hit pretty hard anyway. Mia should be okay too. How do we access? Would it be Scorch? How do we get Flash? That's what we need to figure it out. So Blast, Plant Diver, no. Koros, by chance, does your suggestion tell you which one holds Flash or nah? Because that's gonna be the age-old question. It might be Torch, maybe. So no new synergies were given there. What about Ivan? Squishy Ivan? No, not even Ivan. Don't think just happened. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. I wish there was a better way to check this, actually. Is there actually a better way to do this? Flash is a margin found and acquired in Golden Suns. The 6th digit in this game's official ordering. Oh. We have 5. We have 5. Isn't that hilarious? The 6 genies in the official order. Fantastic. Okay. No Flash. That means like Metal is doing this legit, like seriously, the hardest of hard modes. Okay. Dang, Garrett's HP is going down significantly with just that alone. I mean, we do have access to Revive. I don't know what that's essentially going to do, but I mean, I suppose we can give it a shot. Everybody is more or less still healed. Yeah, pretty much the same way. Okay. All right, so we just got to go through all this again. I mean, if it comes down to it, I really don't want to, but I suppose I could always leave this stupid tower and like go to like around the world finding more Ginny while trying to complete the Pokedex, but I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of don't, because like getting up to this point was kind of an ordeal of itself. So we're gonna try to make as many wrong decisions as I can until it becomes potentially the right one. Middle slacking. Yo, like, I wouldn't say I'm slacking. I found like what, 5 times 4. I found 20. 20 is decent. Seeing multiple sources, that doesn't cost. Seeing multiple sources, saying it doesn't use highest cost summons. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. No, I see what you mean, Koros. I know what you mean. I see what you mean. Because like you can see that the S and the C keys are like really close. They're pretty hidden. Yeah, they are pretty hidden, dude. They are pretty hidden. Also, at times, like you have to like think outside the box to actually figure out where to go to get them. And again, Metal is just not that good. Metal's not that good at JRPGs in general. But yeah, I kind of wish I could just skip this all. Because, you know, this game has a ton of RPG like dialogue, stuff like that. But while we do wait for all this exposition, tell me, did anybody get in on some good Black Friday deals? I'm really genuinely curious, because there's a lot of good ones these days. Even GameStop got me to pick up a few games like Lost Judgment and Kingdom Hearts Melody Awakening for like $30 and $20 respectively. I also picked up The New World Ends With You, or whatever it's called too, because it looks pretty cool and I love the soundtrack. Lost Judgment hype. Yo, we still gotta find our Judgment first with Judgment and then find Lost Judgment. Got Neil. Let's go. We did. They're still talking. My God. I'm going to get Cyber Money potentially for a deal on a Switch as well as a 4K computing monitor. That'd be amazing, dude. Honestly, with the Switch, I don't know if you're going to find like any really good deals for like a price drop. You might find like what they're doing right now where you buy a Switch, you get a free copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online. But aside from that, dude, the 4K monitor would be really awesome because at that point you'll have a second monitor. So you don't have to keep alt-tabbing. It's going to be beautiful, man. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so Metal, you're going to be potentially another form of healing because you have this one now, which is good, which is really good. I suppose we can use Granite because it's a barrier, which is good. Barriers are good. She has a few new abilities as well. She also has Potent Cure, which is good. She's the main healer, so giving her the bigger healing one is a vital thing to do. That's the main reason I want the monitors for the dual monitors. Exactly. I got you, man. I got you. Like, the fact you'll never have to use Alt 4 again, like, just makes me, or I'm sorry, Alt Tab makes me super happy for you, dude. Okay. So, Mia, she's just there. Like, I don't really know what I want to do. Because I don't want to do something that'll take up too much, you know, mana, you know? So, I guess we'll actually defend in the first time since I started playing this game. We're going to try using Deliberate again. I feel like this should be able to at least do something. Ginny, so we have some things we can do here. We can at least boost our party's resistance so everybody can be a little bit faster. So we're going to do that. Because if we can at least have the majority of the time to us, that'll be good. So, okay, so we got that in time. What level is your party Metal? Everybody's at least... They're at 27. Like, everybody's at 27, and one person, I think, is at 28. So that's the level that we're currently at. Pyroclasm coming in hot. Okay, so everybody took some damage. Mia's defending, though. Deliberate. Yo, it actually went through, but that did not do too good, unfortunately. That was not that good, actually. That was actually pretty bad, not gonna lie. He's playing Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is always a game to play. I mean, we can always do the Goddess of the Bird form, which is nice. We could do cure. No. Metal's got a. Metal doesn't have heal. He has cure poison, but he doesn't have anything else. We could do this to entangle with their whatever. We can do that. Cure, potent cure for, I guess, Mia. Oh god. I think we actually might have to leave town or like leave this place and go like to a town or something. Honestly, we don't have a lot of healing items. We don't have a lot of like Diginity, I guess, as well. Like, I'm just seeing us like gonna be struggling for days. We can also, we already have a boost of defense, so I don't need to worry about that again. We'll do 4 to try to raise attack. And I mean, I would just love to see sleep actually be utilized as well, but that doesn't work. Can he heal with anything? He has nuts. Okay. Wait, I thought his... That's kind of bull. Like, his agility should be trash. God, that is awful. This is not looking good. This is not looking good, everybody. 80 and 110. Oh, so the agility didn't actually go off yet. So this might be a little better now. Raising our party's attack at the expense of just something. Okay, so Metal... He does have Revive now, which is good. So we need to keep Metal alive at least. So we're going to use a Potent Cure on him. We can summon the bird god thing, too. We can also summon a new one, too, being Sibeli, which might be interesting as well. So, Ivan, do the thing. Do the thing of summoning Sibeli. It's like a mutant Turtwig. That's like a dinosaur, too. It's interesting. 346 and 108. Dang, Satorius took a lot of damage considering that as well. Okay, so Metal's fully healed. He's also going to be the regenerator person, too. Garrett should technically be fine because he's the same nature. Procane, we already know, does a decent amount of damage as well. 295 and 220 respectively. Pretty good actually. Yo, Maldog, thank you so much for the host, dude. Greatly appreciate that. Hope you are doing well, man. How's it going, dude? Appreciate you always stopping by. Hope all is well as I get slapped around a few times here and there. Metal's got to heal because he's looking kind of sus in terms of the health department. Mia's also got to heal. We could... I guess we have to do a normal attack. So Taurus's defense is down too, so we got to take advantage of that as well. So we're going to do that. And give Ivan the nut. But yeah, Flynn does look really good. I think ATM did show me a video about it. I need to look into it myself at some point. I'm assuming it's on Game Pass. His attack is up by 100. Jesus. Okay. Mia survived. Garrett survived with 1 HP. Holy crap. Go Garrett. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, we are destroyed here already. Yeah. Okay, so it is. I kind of figured as much. Not a bad thing. Like, honestly, Game Pass is such a good value for the most part. Defend. Potent Cure on whoever's going to be able to get first. Mia. Garrett's just going to have to try his best to be able to get a shot in for sure. Ivan will probably be able to move first, which is good. So we're going to heal Metal. Because Ivan, I think it naturally has the highest agility, which is good. So that's good. So Garrett is dead. No negotiation about that. He'll probably die this turn. Oh, fuck. It's Mia instead. I did not expect that. Okay. Good news. Metal does have a Water of Life to bring back Mia. So not all is lost here. And Garrett is still alive. Holy crap. Geez. What a world. Yeah, I figured as much. Sleep wouldn't work. But, you know, you got to hold out for hope, right? Ivan goes down, not too surprised on that. Vine is set to Metal. Tataro's agility returns to normal. Son of a... Okay, we're probably dead here at this point now, too. Well, actually, technically, no. We could use Vine to lower the agility potentially to be able to have some more potential moves again. But that all kind of like goes into the form of this all actually work. We got to try to go with Corona. As weird as that sounds. So Impact is fine. Break. Okay, that's actually not terrible because they just spent their turns doing those attacks. So this is going to be a good recruit phase. This is also going to lower their agility again back to pretty much like very, very low. And then Garrett's going to take his turn to be able to get it back up to a higher defense. Which kind of sucks. Like, we don't have a lot of things going on. But we can drop Tiamat. Tiamat could potentially be some pretty good attacking. So let's use Tiamat because that's just an amazing Magic the Gathering card as well. And then we'll have him attack as well. It's a big dragon. I love it. 197. Oh, that was actually kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? It was actually kind of like underwhelming, honestly. Like some of the other summons that we did were so much more impactful. But you know what? It did a decent amount of job. I have to give it that. Oh, come on. Why did you miss? Okay. So Metal, everybody's still alive, thankfully. So, okay, what are we doing? So Metal could use Revive on the dude over there, and Ivan could potentially be another healer as well. I don't really have anything else I can do. And also, Chorus, as a heads up, like the Shin Megami game that I'm playing on stream, third, it's definitely not as polished or probably more appealing than 5. Like 5 looks really good, and it's also a little bit different too. So I'm sure you'll definitely enjoy it. If not, it might be worth checking out for sure at some point. Yeah, we're actually kind of screwed here. We don't have like a lot of like additional healing or regrouping stuff like our other characters. So this is not good. This is not good at all. I mean, Garrett could potentially get in a shot, but who knows? I probably won't make it because he'll probably die at that point, but it's fine. So Ivan is back at full health. So I'm really thankful that revives from our characters attacking or whatever our spells are full revives. That's good because we're still surviving. Metal can attack. Again, she has to be the focus healer at this point. Wait, actually, Garrett, what do you have for... You have nothing. You got trash. That's fine. We do have some things that we can do here, though. Unfortunately, like, it seems like the more gin we use, the lower our base stats become. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. Penetrate defense with the melting blast. Restore that. No, we're kind of fine. So, we'll do a normal base attack. And then he should still have some, like, nuts. So, we probably should try to keep Garrett alive, because he actually has a pretty decent defense, like, against their, like, magic attacks and stuff. Ooh, we got a Titan Blade. 148. That's actually pretty decent. She casts... What does Wish do? Ooh, that's not cool, man. That is not cool. Like, it's only 75, but, you know, it's still not fun. It's still not fun to deal with. We can create a barrier, which is nice. So I think we're going to do that, because we'll have Vine for a little bit of time. But we can actually Metal Summon. God, nothing. Shin Megami 4 and 5 are definitely good spots to jump in. It looks like it for sure. Shin Megami 5 looks really interesting. Like, it seems like they've introduced, like, some elements of, like, platforming, which to me seems pretty interesting. Again, granted, I've never thought of it like Shin Megami, like, having platforming. They have some, like, dungeon exploring. But, you know, platforming, you know, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Actually, Mia should defend. Oh, wait, she actually does have healing items as well. Not a whole lot, but something. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Replenishes all HP, so potions are actually pretty decent as well. They're not imperative right now. So, let's see. So, I guess we'll create the barrier. They are going to... We'll try... Let's see, so... Yeah, we'll do Flint. And then we'll try to go for some more defense. At your level with the lack of flash, it's going to be very difficult to win this fight. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Like, we're kind of just, like, grinding along, dude. But if it comes down to it, I might just, you know, swallow my pride and just jump into the world and try to find, like, more Djinni, unfortunately, which I don't even know where to start to find them. Like, I know to, like, look around, but, like, where to look around, you know? Okay, so let's bring back Ivan. She actually has some abilities as well now that are showing up as well. She lost the healing shit, which is awful. But we can summon some pretty big dudes here, too, which is nice. So we'll summon that. We could do Forge. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I could just tell where to go. Ooh, Koros. I mean, if I can remember how to get to that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, if you want to drop the details, I'd appreciate that. Or hold off until I die. I'd appreciate that as well. Fuck! So I think Mia's the one who actually used a summon. So now we actually have to utilize our time to try to get her back up to it. Or was it... Oh, it was Metal. Metal still has Revive, though, so I want to make sure we can try to take that advantage of that as well. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have anything he can really do. I mean, he could try doing Defend. Or the Summon. He could do the Summon himself as well. That's pretty good gaming there, too. Yeah, I have no idea how underleveled or underprepared I am for this, but we're trying our best here, folks. We're trying our best. CLFO Synergy. Ooh, that could be pretty good. But I'm afraid that if we try stealing, it's just going to be a waste of turn, because they're immune to a lot of, like, reductions and stuff like that. Oh, we're probably done. This game sucks. That's okay. So now we have no resurrection, so we're good. We're done. Like, I doubt this will actually take out the fight, but we're done. So I don't remember how much this guy actually did in terms of damage. I mean, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good, but unfortunately, it didn't do any. Like, they're still kicking. They're still kicking. Unfortunately, that doesn't do shit. Yeah, we're done. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised it survived. I only did 25? Alright. Oh, this game sucks. I mean, we're actually out of the location I have to go to, so that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, we just have to do some healing, unfortunately, at this point. But I mean, we tried. It just seems like we don't have enough, like, resources to be able to actually do it, unfortunately. So let's go to the inn and then we'll do some reviving and stuff like that. I don't want this to be like a just grinding stream because grinding in this game is so slow, unfortunately. Like, especially at this point, like, it just takes forever. It's really sad because I was actually really enjoying this game. And then the difficulty curve is just, it's just trash. At least we have a decent amount of money. So we're going to revive our characters, and I think we actually have to go back to the inn and heal them again. Because order placement is bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I mean we should go back to the inn, pay like the 25 or 50 coins, whatever it is, just so we can be able to fully restore their synergy points, and then we can be good to go from there. Oh, it's I guess it's 25 per character, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Koros, if you could drop in the information about where to find Flash, that'd be really helpful, because then we might actually be able to stand a chance. Are we... Okay, so I believe this is... I think that's where we're supposed to be at. Yeah, it looks... I think it is, right? Maybe. I don't even know, man. It's been way too long. Flash is located in the second main of the Sahara Desert. It's in the general middle left. Damn, we have to backtrack quite a bit then. Are you serious? I mean, Koros wouldn't lie to us. So we're at the Venus Lighthouse. Okay, so interesting. So the middle one's going to be like the one where we deviate from the actual path. So let's do that. So, all right, we're going to do it then. We're going to go to the Sahara Desert. It's unfortunate that's my mistake for not taking the time to actually check it out. We do have some Sacred Feathers, though, which is nice because it helps limit the amount of wild encounters we get. So let's do a little bit of backtracking and explore the world, everybody. Because apparently in this game, they never thought about using fast travel. No, they didn't. We don't need to go to the Venus Lighthouse yet. That's where we're just getting destroyed. Are you witness destroyed? No, bro. Like we were decimated not once, not twice, but 3 times. Like the difficulty spike on this last part was just insane. Like everything up to this point, like we could get by with our good looks and just terrible judgment. But right now, no. Like even using thought, strategy, nothing helps, man. So I'm sorry, Dad. We are doing terrible right now. I think we gotta go down here a little bit. Yeah. No. But we'll win eventually. We'll win it eventually. We just need to get a little bit more resources, and once we do that, we should be gaming. All right, so here's the guys that are fallen soldiers. Holy crap, we haven't got a single encounter yet, even after the feather just stopped working. Okay, so he said the second main screen, general middle left area. I have no idea what. So I guess we'll try leaving the desert, and then we'll go to the second screen, because I have no idea which one it'll be. But I should be able to see him in the overworld, so that's that. Oh, we probably should have switched back our synergy, shouldn't we? Yeah. We'll actually flee. We'll flee first. It's all good, man. It happens. Especially in these games, dude, it's bound to happen. Like, you have to, figure out different strategies to be able to make things work. And unfortunately, this is, one of the more harder games I've played in a while. Oh, that's gotta be it. We gotta switch this up a little bit, because we gotta use Drench. So, Jin, I think it's... Who's gonna get access to Drench? Maybe it's Breeze? Because we need to use a specific move on the thing. Where's Drench? Storm and Tempest are recommended for grinding for needing up to. Before you climb down a short wall into sandy sand, you should be chased by a horde tornado. Cast reveal to see a small series of blocks leading up to the left. Gotcha. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Koros. And yeah, I remember back when I was here, they were easy pickings. I think it's 700 experience per fight. And you don't have to use a lot of resources to deal with them, but it's just I didn't really want to come back here. Is basically the thing. Because we were so far into the journey. But you know what, it is what it is. We, you live and learn, right? Where the hell is Drench? Oh, here we go. Got it. Perfect. So now we can actually use Drench. And we have to use this, like in the overworld, on these things, I think. Yeah. Because then like, it drops these guys, and you can fight these lizard, apparently, things. Yeah. We should be good. These are kind of like little mini bosses, so to speak, so they're actually kind of decent. So I probably should have actually considered that as well. So Metal will use Ragnarok. Mia will use, of course, Drench, because it's like really good against them. And then the other dudes will just, you know, hit as hard as they can. Just do that. I love Ragnarok's design on this attack. It's really good. Oh, I guess Drench is actually terrible right now. Get him, Garrett. How are they still alive? This should be it. This should be it. How are you still alive? Does this game up the scale and difficulty when you leave and come back to places? I don't remember them being this, like, long in terms of fighting. Jesus. And I really don't want to die because I don't want to have to go all the way through that everything again as well. Are you serious? Just die. What the fuck? Okay, oh, I can't flee from that. That's beautiful. Yeah, they were never this difficult. There's no way. They were never this difficult. Like, I swear. They were never this difficult. This is a boss fight. I don't even know if it's actually a boss fight because we're coming back to the area. By the way, VDV, really, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. No, like, we were actually a part of the, we were in a different area, and we came back here to grab a Djinni for a different boss fight. So, I feel like this, but we fought this person before. It wasn't this bad. God, okay. This is kind of bad. You know what, Metal? Do your best. Do your best. One last Ragnarok. One last Ragnarok. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even that mad. I'm not even that mad. Where are we actually at, though? Oh, this isn't too bad, actually. We didn't really lose a lot of distance. You definitely did fight this one before you outran it on the way out. That might have been it. That might have been it. I feel like we came here before, but, you know, it is what it is. But damn. But now when you backtrack, maybe it is what it is. Because like we got to go back and get the 6th Mars Djinni for Flash and be able to try to take out Sartorius and the other person. But welcome, is hope you're having a good night so far. So before you climb down to the reveal stuff, yeah, we'll do reveal. Because like usually reveals like the way you go when it comes with like a lot of these certain things. So we were at the world map here. Yeah, we should be good. What level is Mia? Mia should be 27, 26. Let's actually check it out really quick. Oh wait, Ivan's 27. Yeah, she's 27 in terms of level. Can we not rest here? This game is awful. No, you can. Yeah, sure. I'll definitely take a tip. Again, this is my first playthrough, so I'm not really fully familiar with this like IP, I guess you would say it. All right, so let's actually so we'll actually set the we'll set this, and then for reveal we'll set it with the other one. Give me a 4 Mars or 4 Jupiter Djinn. Interesting. I mean, unfortunately, one of the things I may have messed up when I was playing through this game, it gives her an AoE heal. Oh my god. Oh, I love the sound of that. I like the sound of that. That is actually really, really good. So 4 Mars or 4 Jupiter. Unfortunately, though, I might want to take some more time to get some more Djinni to do that so I don't, like, reduce everybody else's stuff. That's amazing. Like, an AoE heal would be insanely helpful, especially for the boss fight we have to do, which is just really dumb of itself. But thank you for the tip. I really appreciate that. So I'm assuming you're pretty familiar with the franchise so far. Have you played the other ones as well? Ivan, you could just attack. That's fine. Yeah, like this is like what I was expecting like when we first came through here. I'm like, you know, but The Storm Lizards is definitely a beast of itself. So we'll figure this out eventually. Yeah, take that, you dirty ape. Let's go. Okay, so we'll try this again. We'll set up a save point for the virtual console here too, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth. All right, and it's this one for reveal. Okay. So what we'll do to hopefully not throw off the groove, let's throw down a Sacred Feather, and then we'll go from there. So honestly, I have no idea how many Ginny are in this game anyway. So before you climb down a short wall into a sandy ground, you'll be chased by a huge trail. Yes, you'll see a mini block of, okay. Ooh, a Synergy Stone. That's actually pretty good to know. Oh, you... I mean, I don't have to use Douse, per se. It takes you all the way to Sahala? I mean, that's not terrible, because Sahala Desert's, like, right here. Oh, these were the ones that I'm... This is where I remember, like, these ones are the much easier ones. Now we are good. Yeah, this one is going to go down, like, instantly. You just have too few Djinn. They're really important levels. It seems like it because the Djinn's, like, they honestly just, like, modify your stats. They give you abilities. So, yeah, levels, like, are kind of fine, but, like, it seems like it's more like the Bravely Default engine where the number of Jinnies mean more than just a level of the character. Because, like, in that game, I believe, like, job level meant so much more. Get wrecked, nerd. Every day of my life, Michael. Every day of my life. But it's all good, man. We can gain him. Get it with the Titan Blade. There are 7 per element. Yeah, we're kind of under, unfortunately, but not too far under. But like the 620 experience for this area is not too bad, honestly. Because like in the Venus Lighthouse, we would get like maybe about 1,000 if we were lucky. So like, you know, taking out these, just going through this stupid whatever can actually level up as well. But of course, also getting more Jinnies would be more important. Just do that. Squishy, I would just attack normally too. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I guess Drench doesn't do much at all. I'm not too concerned. Ivan is Squishy. He keeps dying. Like, Ivan is like one of the ones who dies like the most frequently. Between like Ivan and I guess Mia sometimes, like it can be pretty rough at times. Like it can be pretty rough. We had to water that very specific spot just to make sure that it was good. It wore off. That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Ragnarok. You'll learn my lesson. We'll go with Volcano and Squishy Ivan. Just put the dude to sleep. Because honestly, like when sleep works, of course it doesn't right now. Sleep is like really, really effective. Unfortunately, it didn't work against like, you know, some of the bosses, but it's still pretty good to know that sleep is actually pretty strong. Oh, Volcano didn't do anything. Jeez. So he's going with an impact, so we definitely want to take him out as soon as we possibly can. So that just means we'll use Ice Move this time. Hero normal attack and Squishy Ivan, you'll try again. Try putting him to sleep again. Use more melatonin. Has no effect. There. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ice is nice. Ice is nice. Much better. All right, metal. Just, you know, do some light healing for now. Heal up a little bit. There you go. I mean, I can fight these dudes all day. Gotta go to bed to have a good stream. Thank you so much, Coder. Hope you have a good rest of your night, dude. And again, get some good rest, my dude. Hopefully the computer issue, like, you know, hopefully, like, the stuff comes quickly, just so you can be able to get rid of that headache, man. But hope you have a good night, my dude. Squishy Ivan just do a normal attack. Ooh, there you go. He did a crit. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Just melt the hell out of the lizard with ice. I love it. It's so good. There we go. Garrett is pissed. Woohoo! All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. So I think we're getting close to the second screen to go back for that to Ginny. Oh. Yeah, I'll just fight him. It's like, these guys should be so much more weaker. I mean, one would hope, right? Yeah, we're good. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes even if you choose to attack, sometimes your character will just straight up defend. It's really weird and annoying, actually. We got a Weasel's Claw. That's not too bad. Okay, so I have no idea if this is actually the second one or what. So I guess we're kind of going back. Well, I mean, there's actually a chest over there, so we can go check that out as well. Oh wait, yeah, the tornado. This is the fine one. This is the fine one. Hail Person was good. That'll just attack. Squishy Ivan. Try putting it to sleep. I just want something to fall asleep. Dang it. Just take out all my rage from this night into this fight. Ooh, Aqua Sock. Interesting. This should be enough for this round. Especially the fact that we're using Titan Blade. Yeah, it should be more than enough. Especially when it just launches 245. Metallica's now level 28 Gallant. There we go. We got... And Ivan's level 27 Mage. There we go. Oh, we should probably go back down to go for that. They defend the enemy we're going to attack if it's already dead. That's actually not a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good theory, Chorus. That's actually a good theory. That would actually make sense now you think about it. One more attempt. One more attempt. Yo, it fell asleep. Let's go. Like, sleep is was actually pretty crucial in certain fights because it pretty much just makes him lose a turn. And then still leaves your other characters to be able to just do a ton of damage onto him. And sometimes it might even be 2 turns actually. It's really good. But unfortunately, we don't have anything consistently to do sleep on bosses. There we go. What do we get? We got a cookie. What does cookie do again? Metallic took the cookie. Boost maximum energy points. That is pretty awesome. Give it to Mia.
He didn't say another word on the subject as they went upstairs to bed. While Mrs. Dursley was in the bathroom, Mr. Dursley crept to the bedroom window and peered down into the front garden. The cat was still there.
The cat was still there, everybody. Yo, Carnage, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Always coming in clutch when we need you at the most with the Harry Potter. How's it going, dude? Hope all is well. And that's a very scary tornado. That tornado is red. Like the blood of my enemies. Oh, I don't need to do that. So I think he was talking about over here. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. There's the Djinni. There we go. Now we're gaming. So this should be able to put us up to having access to Flash. Yeah, Metal can just normally attack too. That's fine. What are you doing, Carnage? Did you take advantage of any Black Friday deals? There we go. I mean, the cool thing out of this, too, we actually did secure another level for half of our party, which is, it's nice. It's not as important as, getting more to Djinni, but we're also working on that as well. What the hell is wrong with the auto mod? You got some new pants? There you go. That is awesome. I mean, honestly, you gotta have pants. You gotta have pants. That's amazing. Lord knows I definitely need to pick up some pants on my own. All right, so let's do Cure Poison. Who is the one that had poison? Oh, was I? It wasn't pants. It was got. I'm not even kidding. I actually had to approve that. It was got. Yeah, we actually had to fight this one to get it for the Djinni, which is fine. Usually you have to fight them, which, I'm all down for. Especially if I can win it. Let's go. Yeah, it is so weird that it triggers it. Ooh, we got it to fall asleep on the first try? Yo, now this is good. This is good. Just pelt it with ice. You know how we do. Here, it's gonna do an attack. And then we can just, you know, all go for a complete physical attack round of this one. Even if he wakes up, like, he can't do anything in this rotation, which is nice. Yo, easy money, let's go. So this brings up ours to our 6th one, I believe, so we should have access to Flash now. Which, hopefully, it does make a difference, but maybe we could go for a different one. You got this. Appreciate ATM. I'm glad they have more faith than I do. So we do have Flash. Blocks damage to enemy party with Firewall. Interesting. So we can always trade it over. Jeez. Carnage, thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Switch that back over. So they said to give her, I believe it was 4 certain ones. So we'll have to look into that. So they can only hold up to a certain amount? Interesting. So we'll have to look into doing that as well. So we have a little bit more, which is nice. But we'll figure it out. I don't think we've actually been here, have we? Yeah, I don't think we've actually been in this little cave, did we? Oh god! Oh god! No. Well, actually, hang on. I'm curious. What is this? What is this? What is this actually? Is this like a fight? Oh, it's a warp. It's a fast travel? But where are we? How do we look out of the world? Yeah, I don't know where we're at. Crossbone Isle. Is this another place for like a Ginny? Or something. I'm not even too sure. Interesting. Looks like there's actually a lot of different things we can use here for synergy stuff. So let's check this place out a little bit. This is actually a total mistake of discovery, but a good one nonetheless. I forget what one we need for those like bush things. No, it's not reveal. I forget which one we use. Is it move? Yo, Raptor, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, man? Is it carry? I don't know which one this actually is. Oh, it might be force. No, it's not force. Well, let's actually get some distance. Yeah, force. That is so weird. Weird. Why isn't it, like, falling? So how do we... What do we do to, like, cut these ones open? Is it, like, a whirlwind-based one? Let's see. It's not this one. Oh, wait, it might be over here? Well, he does have actually weakened a few other ones that seem pretty interesting as well. It's not Mia. Is it Breeze? No. Which one was it? I don't remember which one it was actually. It wasn't Mad Growth. It was like something to do with wind. It wasn't all of that, no. Did you try carry? Yeah, we did try carry, actually. We did try carry. Carry just didn't work. It was weird. Like it doesn't latch on to the fruit. It's like weird. It's super sus. I just don't remember which one actually. Check your inventory. Oh, I think I see what's happening here. VDV with the wins. I forgot we actually had the item where it allows us like to bestow catch. So maybe that's what we gotta do. Maybe that's what we gotta do. There it is. Yo, thank you for that. I appreciate it. We got the nut. We about to pop off. No, like it's actually not that good right now. I was hoping that'd be like a whatever. But that's okay. Back to the mystery of this. Got the first two right. Yo, you did, Chorus. You did. And I mean, that's all that really matters, man. But remember, we need to make sure that we're on the lookout for whatchamacallit? Ladders. Ladders are definitely important. It's not there. Blue Bolt sounds interesting. Was it Vine and maybe Gus I need to move it over? Like, I remember it was like a wind-sounding one that, like, used for the overworld for that. But I'm just not seeing it on anybody. That's so weird. Is it Squall? Weird. Which one was it? Yeah, because Grow's not going to do anything for it. It's like, it needs a wind one, if I remember correctly. Initially thought it would be like Gus on somebody, but it seems like it's not. Oh, there we go. Wind slash, maybe? No. Because, like, it's something that we can use in the overworld, I believe, right? Yeah, it has to be one that we can actually use in the overworld. So, that one, it can't be it. I'm about just to dip out of this location. Let's explore else around. Let's look around. Nothing here for reveal. And then down here, I feel like we should be able to do something here. Let them move light objects, movement object on the ground. Apparently not that one, though. Apparently not that one. Interesting. What about... I don't think... No, Carrie, I don't think it would actually work for this because it's too long, right? There's probably another one we actually have. Well, let's actually check our inventory again. Hold on, I'm reading something. I'll try not to distract you. I'll try not to distract you, my dude. I'll try not to distract you, my dude. Nothing here. I suppose Frost when equipped? No, it's not Frost that we need. It's something else. This is the problem when you don't come back to a game after like 2 or 3 weeks. You just forget like everything. And we don't play this game like once a week too, so it's like it just keeps adding to it. Oh wow, I actually didn't realize we had a douse drop. So remember we've done it before. So I want the stuff. Which one have I not tried yet, actually? I don't think we tried Forge. Okay, no idea. You're fine, Koros. I appreciate you for looking, dude. This might be it? Was that it? Yeah, Whirlwind. That's what it was. There we go. Yeah. No, like, I was like, wait. Squishy iPhone. Oh, that's awful. But we did it. Teamwork. Let's go, Koros. Teamwork, man. Oh, wait. Do we have to use Reveal back up there, too? No? Weird. Nothing else showing. Yeah, we already did Reveal up here, too. So let's slide down. Grab this one. We got what are coins for again? We can slide down here again. Jeez, you can barely see sometimes, like, the slides. Like, you can barely see them sometimes. Oh, that took us back down. So how do we get to the other one? Is there like a slide that I didn't quite catch? Yeah, there is. We didn't catch this one. Jeez. We can slide down here, and then we can slide over the bush. There we go. Best Buy Sabres must... I can't talk. Best Buy Cyber Monday deal just posted. Hype. Anything good, ATM? Anything good? Slide down to that whoosh. We did, of course. We did it. Again, like, sometimes, like, on the screen, you can barely see, like, the thing. Like, the slide down thing, because, like, it's just so pixelated on the Wii U. This is looking kind of sketch. But I'm down for checking this out. Is it like a secret boss or something? Jeez, I think we discovered someplace we shouldn't be at. There's no time to be running away. It won't even let me run away. I don't even think we're supposed to be here, everybody. I don't think we're supposed to be here. We'll just summon a bunch of stuff. China Prism. I spent 10 minutes reading how to do it. The second I find it, you do it. I'm sorry, Koros. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention. Maybe it's not like a boss. Like, maybe we might be okay here. Actually, yeah, we should be okay to be here. We already took out one of them. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. They actually look more menacing than they were, but they're pushovers. We're fine. We're fine. Maybe. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. 397, that's like nothing, but we got a lucky medal. What? Where the hell are we? Where are we? Oh, we can't move that? That's dumb. So I could... So let's move it over one first. Is this like some like little training place or something? Yo, we got a nut? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, and then let's do that again. We're gonna need to... Let's see, so if I push that to the right, I can jump in there. It's a lot of floors, by the way. Is it for real? But like, what is this for the story? Is it just like a little place to mess around with Synergy or what? It's like we're getting a lot of stuff here, which is pretty nice. We got a hard nut. Just kidding. There we go. Wait, I still can't get to it? What about use... Oh, wait, there we go. We got 11 coins. Jeez, like, that's like nothing. It's like nothing, to be honest. It seems like there's no more wild encounters, though, or anything, because, like, we're not even seeing anything. An antidote. Holy crap, an antidote. First, you gave me 11 coins, and then an antidote. What is this? What is this blasphemy? I think moves too far away, right? Yeah, moves too far away. I think we're too far away from it. Yeah. Either way, I think we're good out of here. Filler? I mean, it kind of seems like filler content for sure. I mean, I'm still kind of glad that we discovered it, because it kind of just shows like we're still finding more shit as we still play the game. So, interesting. We might have to come back here at some point. For now, though, kind of want that, but that's okay. I think we're kind of not going to be able to get that for now, but that's fine. All right, so let's see if we can go back to anywhere around here, maybe. Maybe there's like, because I know some places here have like a hidden Ginny. I don't know if like there's any Ginny on Crossbone Island. Like maybe in the cave further on, but I'm not sure in the overworld itself. What about over here, actually? Nothing? No. Okay. I think we'll just actually dip out of this location. It's kind of cool that we found it, though. Like, really interesting. There's a Venus Gin on floor 6. Ooh. Interesting. Damn, they sent us far away back. I might have to head back there now that I know there's a Ginny there, which kind of makes sense, like, honestly. But thank you for the heads up on that, Koros, on the information. I appreciate that. So we might actually have to go back at some point. Maybe I might do it off stream at some point. Make it a little bit easier so I can, like, pull up a guide or something like that. Because, like, we do have Flash now, which is good, but I don't know if Flash is going to be enough. Like, the fact that VDV mentioned the fact that we can give Mia an AoE, that to me sounds insane. Maybe you can beat the bosses. I mean, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll give it a shot. So we can give it a shot for sure, see what happens. And if we just die, we just die. You know, I've kind of dealt with this problem all my life, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? So let's do something really quick here, though. Oh wait, no. We'll go with Breeze. So let's check out something really quick. Yes, look at that. I mean, it's 160, which is pretty good. Wish Well plus Halt. I mean, Halt doesn't really do anything. You could probably take a while. Yeah, that was like the problem. Like the second time we actually were facing off against the boss. And the thing is, I don't even know if there's like 2 phases. Or if it's like 1 or 3 phases. But like, we were able to like just cheese along it. Well, not really cheese, but like just grind along it for a little bit. But it got to the point I'm like, okay, this isn't really going to go anywhere, you know? What does Forge give metal? Planet Diver. I mean, let's give him back this. So I kind of want to give metal back his other stuff. Let's give it to her. Does that like get rid of her healing AoE? Yo, Bingo, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you? I'm doing all right. I appreciate for asking. We're currently going through some of the more, I would say, kind of difficult things in the game, but we're almost complete. So I'm pretty happy with that. How are you doing, Bingo? Hope all is going well. And then I think, what does she actually have now, too? Actually, they didn't really change anything. So what if we actually change with the Corona? You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that. Did you take advantage of any, like, the Black Friday deals or anything? Or do you plan on buying anything? So there's a lot of good stuff actually coming out that's really awesome. Yo, hopes he is. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the 2 tier 1 subs to Fuengu and Chownauster with the huge kanji. Welcome, it's good to see you, Hopes he is. Hope work is going well for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, we need Douse. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. We need to figure out how to like give Douse again. Douse. I don't want to play games anymore. I don't blame you, Michael, but it's a good game at the heart of it. It's just kind of difficult at this point, but it's all good, baby. It's all good. That's Prism, but I need Douse. Not usually. I usually steer clear. Fair enough. Like, since the online deals are pretty good, like, I'm actually doing pretty good. You're right. We actually do have an item. How do I keep forgetting about this stuff? You're like, VDV just knows what to do. I think it was Garrett who had it. Yeah, Garrett's one who had it, so we'll equip it. You can just do that. So smart, honestly. Instead of like messing with the Genie. Michael missing out on quality games. I mean, Michael himself is a quality individual, so he knows what's up. He's I think Michael's one of the biggest like what's the word I'm looking for? Driving forces that want me to play Horizon Zero Dawn. Like Michael loves good games. No, don't hit that. Don't hit that. There we go. He likes Horizon? Oh yeah, he does. He's also hype. He is also a drummer ATM, so you guys can probably get along on that as well. Ooh, Titan Blade, let's go. That should be more than enough. Yeah. Let's go. What up, Hubs here? So hope your work is going well today if you have work today. Did you end up working today or did you have something else you could do? Ooh, we got a Virtuous Amulet. Hell yeah. Is it any good? Any good? Let's check it out. Used to restore 100 H. Ooh, the defense buff is actually pretty good. Plus, it's also more healing. Kind of like that. We might actually switch it over to somebody else, though. Who may not have like access to a lot of healing. Wait. What? Apparently, the bots didn't like that. I don't even know what Hopesius did. Again, I couldn't find a way to actually like adjust what Streamlabs gets pissed off about, but I was able to figure out like I can change what it says. So apparently Helpsy says something the Streamlabs did not like. Seems sus. Seems sus. But probably was nothing. It was probably GOT or something. I don't know. Like again, like it'll seriously censor GOT. G-O-T. It was the F word. Oh, you know better. You know better. You know better. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the worst thing. As long as the meaning behind it wasn't terrible, then I'm okay with that. For the most part. For the most part. It's inconsistent, which is weird. It's weird. It's really weird. Next time it happens, I'll screenshot and show it to you or something. It's really weird. I mean, his work was garbage on Thursday, so I said, screw coming in on my day off to help them. I mean, it's a day off. You're not at liberty or required to do that. Like, honestly, back when I was working, like, some other places, they tried to call me to go in to work for them. I just usually don't respond. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your message. Otherwise, I definitely would have came in and helped out. But, I was too busy enjoying life because I don't live to work at this establishment. I live to play JRPGs and other good stuff. And also get the most out of it. Yo, Saiyan Teacher, welcome in, coming with that straight up follow age. Almost 12 months. How are you doing, Saiyan? 2 more so we hit the 1 year. Let's go. Yo, Chow Nobster, it's been a little bit. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Hopes just came through like a boss and just gifted some subs out of nowhere. And I'm glad to see that you got one, Chow Nobster. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you, my dude. How is the Metallic doing? Metallic is doing okay. I was hoping that we were able to finish off this game. Unfortunately, we were not able to do so. So I am now relegated to grinding and finding the Ginny. But aside from that, having a good time. Hope you're doing well, Saiyan Teacher. Need to sleep soon? I don't blame you. Ooh, Garrett's at level 28. So the levels are definitely going to be helpful. Again, this desert's just really easy for leveling up. Bought a nice jacket on sale for Black Friday. Oh, wait, it wasn't on sale, but I went with my friends. There you go. I mean, as long as I had a good time, that's all that matters, right? Picked up the Fractured Butthole on Switch and Tails on PS5, both for $35. There you go, dude. Honestly, the South Park games are really good. Like, after the stuff they did on the 64 and the 360, it gets really good. Fractured Butthole and the Stick of Truth were both really good. Really, really good. Just don't play them with, like, any of it. Just, watch who you're playing them with is all I can say. Like, honestly, even the Fractured Butthole's, like, combat system was, like, really interesting. The fact that they made the environment and team matter placement was just so good. I think it was like one of the reasons why I really enjoyed Mario plus Rabbids, because it had this very similar feel to it. First one's like Paper Mario for adults. It kind of is. It kind of is. Like, especially like when the new kids moving in, like there's some like really raunchy scenes, but what else would you expect from South Park? I mean, it's South Park, come on. By the way, does everybody know that South Park has a new special out called South Park Post-COVID? It's really interesting. Mostly not too graphic. Besides that, yeah, we all kind of know. We all know. But no, like, I actually didn't realize they actually had, like, a new deal going on, like, with new, like, specials. Got the free trial for Paramount Plus and watched it. It's kind of interesting. They take a very interesting turn. Like, 100 years in the future. Funny, Carnage. It's 40 years in the future. Thank you very much. That was 40 years. But like they're all adults and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty interesting watch. If you guys have Paramount Plus, go watch it. If not, just use a free trial. And then you can also be like me and watch Ned Declassified School Survival Guide shortly afterwards. Only in America. I guess we gotta go through here too. Douse. There we go. There we go. I mean, with these things, I'm just gonna keep fighting them because, like, again, it's pretty good experience for like what I have to do. Like, barely getting effort, I get 100, like 600. It's pretty good. But again, thanks to VDV for the suggestion with giving Mia more of the Mars or Jupiter, just because, again, an AoE heal is really good. It's like really, really good. I made my job makes me so if you're not vaccinated, you have to get a week COVID test, and if you can't, yeah, I mean, that's fair. They're really pushing some of the mandates. At this point, I don't have a job, unfortunately. So, like, my household, we're all vaccinated, so we're good. But yeah, I mean, it's a really touchy subject that I try to just, you know, stay in my own little bubble sort of thing. I want to... these probably aren't even worth it. We'll just run. We'll just run. But honestly, I'm glad to hear that you are no longer working on Black Friday, because that could just be really, really rough. You know, like I could never do it. I would never want to do it. Do you want to be a full-time streamer? That is the dream. Full-time streamer, full-time memer, content creator, all the sorts, because it'd just be really cool to be able to do something I genuinely enjoy. Not saying I haven't done it in the past, but like it would be the dream. Because like if I could do this full-time, I can maybe like start working on stuff like voice acting and stuff like that. Because being a voice actor, Carnage, is something I would also love to do. The cool thing about it, there's like so many indie projects out there for games, animations, voiceover for commercial use of whatever. Like there's so many things you can do with it too. I just need to actually work on acting and producing like demos of like actually voice audio. So streamer, content creator, voice actor, that would be the dream for me. Thanks for asking, by the way. I appreciate that. Trying to get 100 bonus for being back. Yeah, like I've seen that. Like even some places have even gone so far to like give people like raises for like $100. I'm sorry, like a $1 raise if you're vaccinated, which too bad my place didn't do that. Laundry streams every week. I mean, I don't have that much laundry though, it's a problem. And that wouldn't even do it. That wouldn't even do it. Because like again, Twitch takes half of all the subs and stuff like that. And plus, like, you know, it's just, I think it's really hard to become a full-time streamer. Like, to those who can do it, super, super hype. But I know it's definitely not for anybody. Yeah, they take like 50%. But I think like once you become partner, you might be able to negotiate that. But yeah, Twitch is like, you know, give us money first. And then ultimately you got to think about it like this way. Oh, cool, you get this. Then when you go to do your taxes, you know, you have to like, you know, record that as like income. And then there's more deductions and stuff like that. Bits as well. I think bits go to the... I think bits do go to the streamer. But, like, obviously, if you pay $1 for 120 bits, they're still profiting off, like, that 20 bits, you know? But I think the bits go to the streamer. I could be wrong, though. But I'm pretty sure it goes to the streamer. Though, like, with sound alerts, though, Carnage, it's $1.40 for 100 bits. Did they change the price again, or was I just wrong? But like for the sound alert thing, Carnage, that like you use for the bang, like if so like you pay like, you know, 25 bits to have that sound alert go off. So when you do that, I get 80% of the bits and the sound alerts gets 20%. So it's really interesting how they do that. My work gave a $300 bonus for being vaxxed because they take the time to get vaxxed covered. I know. It sounds like a great place, Michael. I wish I was able to work there, but that's okay, man. That's okay. It's okay. I'll get over it someday. Someday I'll get over it. 1.85k for 100 bits. I mean, you can also watch ads too, Carnage. I think you can. I think if you're on desktop, you can watch ads for bits. It's I think it's one way you can get around it. Asish, welcome. It's good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Still enjoying Shin Megami Tensei 5, dude? Ooh, 363. I'll take that. Oh, no. Go away. Go. Go. Get out of here. Oh, God. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, it's all the way up. Go fuck yourself, tornado. We escaped it. Let's go. Yo, Carnage, thank you for the contribution to the December laundry stream. That is right. Like the last laundry stream was such a success and people were really happy about it. Figure we might make this a monthly thing. I don't know if I'll do Power Wash Simulator for everyone, but we could definitely do so. Love it. I'm glad to hear that, man. On average, they gauge a meal to full-time streamers about 75 to 200 regular viewers or 600 to 700 subs a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. And honestly, even pushing it then, it's still like you're probably living paycheck to paycheck. Because like think of it this way, like rent is too damn high. Everything is too high. One another tip. Yo, your last tip was fire, so I'll definitely take another tip. You should have gone back to the pink tornado. Chorus, my dude, you're probably right. Drop down the third slide here. I probably need to gauge where you were messaging that back. Oh, it's probably something easy to take out. Take it back into the north of the desert. We're probably a little bit further away. Oh wait, these are the slides. So 1, 2, 3. We might have already gotten this, but we can double check it really quick. Yeah, we'll double check it really quick. VDV. Oh, that one. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for the tip on that. I really appreciate that. The more Ginny, the better, after all, because we just get more abilities and more ways to break the game. Appreciate you, VDV. But yeah, I mean, I know with the pink one that you mentioned, like on the 6th floor, does have another Ginny. We'll probably have to do it at some point for sure. I wonder how I missed this the first time. It's so weird. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a 4th one, technically. There's 4. Yoshizune is so freaking good. Isn't Yoshizune, like, always really good in the Shin Megami Persona games? Because, like, I remember in Persona 4 or 5, like, you could have a Yoshizune, I believe, just, like, use physical. And, like, you know, it would just destroy everything. I think it was... We'll just settle this nonsense right now. I think it was this one I had to go down. Yeah, it was this one. Okay, so it's technically the 4th, but we're still gaming. No, man, take the tornado before dropping down, then get back in the tornado and take you back to the town above the desert so you can grind for lizards. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I mean, do we still need to grind for lizards? I don't know if like my levels are that far off, but we could probably do something. Mia's really close too. Has the game crashed on that emulator yet? What do you mean? We're playing on the Wii U. We don't use emulators. Anything you've ever seen me stream on here, Carnage, has always been on official hardware. I don't use emulators because I'm too anxiety. Oh, on the Wii U emulator? No, dude. I've never had a game crash on the Wii U emulator. Like, it's like I've never had the Wii U's virtual console crash once. It's pretty damn good. Like, honestly, I even think, like, in some cases, like, the Wii U's virtual console is probably better sometimes than, like, the Switch one. It's weird. Let's transcribe Harry Potter. I don't even know about that. It falls under... Like, we're still having fun with it, right? We're using our own interpretation. You know, we're doing good. We're doing good. We'll just gotta take out this Ginny really quickly here. It shouldn't be too far to actually take this thing out, like pretty quickly, if anything. Yeah, there we go. This should take it out. Nope. Current team is Nahabino, Yoshizune, Alice, and Artemis. Sounds really good. It sounds like you're getting into the late game, right? Because Yoshizune usually takes a while to get going, if anything. There we go. We got it. And we got to level up. Let's do it. So, yeah, I guess this ended became a just leveling up stream, which is fine. Mercury Jenny Dew has joined Metal. Let's go. Again, BDV, thank you so much for the heads up on that as well. I guess I thought I got it, but I guess I didn't. What is this down here? Curious. Because, like, I don't even think we've actually went in here yet either. This does not look familiar. Ooh, maybe there will be another Ginny or something here. One could dream. I guess we can use the Synergy Stones here. There we go. What is that, a boat? Or something? The wreckage of a ship scuttled off the coast. Oh, it's a wreckage. Nothing of importance, though? Are you serious? I feel like there would have been something of importance here, but I guess not. Oh, wow. We've been playing this game for like 23 hours, and I did not realize there's like a big-ass map in this. This is hilarious. All right, we're good. It's hilarious. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, but those pig guys, yeah. There's usually a cutscene here. Maybe we've already done it. I just don't remember. I'm not even too sure. Seriously, I did not realize this was a thing, ATM. I'm not even kidding. You were already here? I mean, that probably could have been the thing. Because, like, again, unfortunately, I don't play this game very often with, like, anything. It's, like, once a week. So, and we've been playing this game for, like, a while. So, it could have been that. Was it our ship? Maybe. Because I thought that we actually made it across just fine after we fought, like... I forget what they were called, but, like, when we fought, like, on the boat. Because I remember even that fight was actually kind of a pain as well. Okay, anyways, let's continue our journey. Loki, thinking about doing a no requirement run for my second playthrough after I'm done with the first. Go for it. I mean, honestly, sometimes playing those games with like those strict limitations are really fun. I think I've went on record a few times saying like the most fun I've ever had with a Pokemon game was playing Pokemon Gold with just a Dunsparce. That was so much fun. Once you left the ship because you weren't there to protect him. Yo, we had the passengers working on the boat itself. It was hilarious, man. It was gold. It was comedy gold. They deserved to work. They were not the nicest people. Okay, so yeah, we definitely made some progress, which is good. Like, not only did we get a lot more Diginies, but we also got a lot more levels up too, which is really nice. So I think we have to go to the Venus Lighthouse. You can't soul 20. Yeah, I know that for sure. But, like, you can still do stuff like a physical only route or something like that, you know? I know you can still do stuff like that, right? Do I need to go to the Venus one, or do we got to go to the other one first? I want to say it's the Venus one. Yeah, because we already... Was it the Venus? I think it was the Venus one. This one looks very familiar. No, wait. No. It was the other one, I think. Yeah, I want to say it was the other one. True. Just because, like, again, you just want to constantly making sure, like, your demons and, like, your levels in your party are, like, ready to take the challenge. Honestly, if Shimigami Tensei 3 Nocturne, I probably could be doing a better... job of, like, you know, whatchamacallit, fusing demons. Canada's doomed. We are all doomed. Shiny Mewy, welcome to the stream. And I don't think we're going to be doomed. I think we'll be okay. I hope you are doing well, though. We are not doomed. We'll be okay. Strategic style maple syrup. Listen, I know things look bleak, but I know you can do it. I know you can be safe. We have rations for reasons. You're going to be okay. I know you will. Because it's not the maple syrup that will stick everybody together. It's the fundamentals and belief that we will make it through this. Shiny, I hope you're doing okay though. I do genuinely hope you're okay, because like that's terrifying to know that we're almost out of syrup. Let's say really quick. Besides the feature though makes it easier to play old and hobby. Interesting. I like, isn't like the essence fusion kind of like another like electric chair thingy? I'm just surprised we have one of those. I mean, you got to be prepared. That's one of the things I'm actually really glad to hear that Canada's able to do really well. I've never been to Canada personally, but I can only imagine it's got to be a pretty cool country to go to at some point. I think this is... Yeah, I think this is where we're supposed to go back to. For tax money on the stockhouse maple syrup. For real? Like, unfortunately, I'm not very well adjured with Canada's, like, you know, whatever, but is that true? That's a thing we did. That's interesting. I want to move to Canada, but money. That is fair. Money is definitely a thing for sure. It could be expensive. And also making sure you find another place to get a job. It could definitely be expensive as well. We do have a strategic style on maple syrup. I'm assuming it's like an important... Is it a cornerstone of Canada's economic status? I don't know. I wish I knew more about Canada, but I really don't. Yeah, because I think what we had to do, Koros, is like we had to do something in the other lighthouse to make this more accessible. And then we had to like do some of these BS stuff like this. Syrup in Canada is like pizza to New York City. I mean, to me, 18, we could have been like, you know, syrup in Canada is like, you know, the stock market or Wall Street to New York. I'm like, oh, okay, I get you. But I mean, New York, I guess, also has, you know, New York also has pizza too. I've never been to New York, but I can imagine there's a lot of pizza in stocks. But if it's going for Shimigami because magic is better for that one, so I might do that same one. Seriously, gotta go for it. Good luck on the rest, Gotta Dash. No worries, VDV. Thank you again so much for the information. I greatly appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. We'll probably be finishing off this game next Friday if it comes down to it. Or if I get really lucky tonight. Who knows? Probably not going to happen. But again, thank you so much for your insight. I appreciate you. Oh yeah. We got to go like through here. Oh, this is going to be fun, right? This is one of the reasons why I wish there was, like, you know, transportation in a better way besides backtracking through everything. We had no idea how we actually ever caught them. Fair enough. Welcome back, Deli. Hope you're doing well, my dude. So we got to do... Oh, he doesn't have Whirlwind anymore. Yeah, that's okay. Where's Gust? Shiny Mewy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Glad to have you here. Are going to be playing all the Golden Sun games. Probably not on stream, but I probably will go through them, but probably not on stream. I feel like, you know, Metal just doesn't put a lot of thought into JRPGs these days that are brand new IPs to him. But I'll definitely probably play through the other ones. When I lock my password, you can bet I'm definitely going to pick up Golden Sun Lost Age for the GBA. Was it Gus that he needs? Is it Gus that he needs? No? Actually, let's just set him up back up with the correct one. So yeah, so we'll just switch them all back because I know that'll be able to give him Whirlwind for sure. And then this should be able to... Yeah, now we have Whirlwind again. This is the one we have to use for this thing, I guess. Looking forward to the Steam Deck? Actually, not really, Shiny Mew. Like, the thing is, like, the Steam Deck looks really cool and everything, but I don't really... I don't really use, like, my PC for a lot of gaming, honestly. Mainly it's just, like, consoles. I'm a console gamer. So that's, like, kind of like how I've been going through it. But I know a lot of people are pretty excited for it. For me, it's just not really for me. Are you pretty hyped for it? Imagine playing this on the Steam Deck. I mean, it would be really cool to have it, like, on a Steam Deck or a Switch. But for me, you know, I'm pretty cool with my consoles right now. Sore and bruised. We're happy to have the today off. Oh, yeah, especially on Black Friday. Especially on Black Friday. Oof, that would be really hectic. So let's go all the way through these lovely, slow puzzles. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. It's so good. It's so good. No, we're not using retreat. I actually want to get back to where we were before. There we go. So I know some people in this chat in our community actually do have the Steam Deck already. Or, no, they don't have it, but they pre-order, which is really hype. But for me, I'm kind of like, you know, it's cool, but, like, you know, I don't see it working underwater. Just kidding. Yo, Huggleberry, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And also, thank you for the contribution for the laundry stream. Chilling as always with the cat jam. Good to see you, Huggles. How are you, my friend? I didn't get the holiday and worked 4 times as hard as some of the people who milked the clock and did literally nothing. Unfortunately, in some environments, that can be it. Some people go 120 miles per hour, and some people barely go the speed limit. Like, that's a working reference. But, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. You can bring it up to the boss's attention, but it's up to them to actually enforce what they should be doing. I'm sorry to hear that, Hopezius. Hopefully things do get better, though. Oh, we have to use lift. Or is it carry? No. Oh, it is carry. Okay, it's carry. Yeah, we just throw it down with carry. Yeah, that is true. That is very true indeed as well. Because, like, Nintendo is always in the handheld market. So having somebody else would be really good because it'll help push Nintendo to make better products. Because, like, let's be real. The Switch is really cool and all, but there's still a lot of problems with it. Like, for the first, like, you know, the regular Switch and the Switch Lite, Joy-Con drifts were, you know, kind of an issue, which sucks. But it is what it is, you know? Not much we can really do on that one. Like, even my Joy-Cons, unfortunately, make mistakes all the time. Yo, Edward Lance Kingston, welcome. It's good to see you. How goes it? It goes. We're just, we did a lot of backtracking a little bit and grinding and resource management and Golden Sun. How are you doing, by the way? Are you enjoying some of the new games that have been coming out recently? Yo, Deli, thank you. Oh, you chose Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Who was your starter, out of curiosity, Edward? Was it common on light, but mine's been since 2019 and hasn't had issues. I know. Oh, we're back at the Venus Lighthouse. Let's freaking go. I know my wife's Switch Lite had some issues with it, for sure. But I don't know how global it was, but she did have some issues with it. Not nearly as bad, but it still is kind of an issue. It's become pretty much unplayable. Dude, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Mine is like mine can still work. Sometimes they work flawlessly, sometimes they don't. Like honestly, I've just relegated all my Switch gaming with my Pro controller. Like I really wish Nintendo would just bundle the Switch Pro controller as opposed to just the Joy-Cons, because like the Pro controller is such a pro controller. You know. Morale Crusher. Unfortunately, that happens for sure. Hope so. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If it's that bad, I would just recommend to bring it up to your boss's attention. Because, like, if you don't speak up or say anything, it's not going to get any better. If anything, it might get even worse, you know? We have to go through this whole lighthouse. This thing took forever the first time to figure it out. Like, I think it took, like, what, 2 streams or something like that just to do it? There we go. Hopefully there's like my progress from the other rooms were saved. Otherwise, Metal's not going to be a happy boy at all. Metal will be a very upsetty spaghetti. And so far, it's looking like they weren't carried over, which means I have to redo this entire location, potentially. And if that happens, you can bet your sweet butt we're doing this off stream. Gym Charge is the only really fire types you can normally get. Otherwise, I would have chose Pit Plup since Empolion's an amazing design. The design is really cool. I'm just not a huge fan of Empolion's typing, unfortunately. You know, like the whole water steel concept to me just kind of seems like a really bad type matchup. I actually chose Turtwig because Turtwig is adorable. But Chimchar is definitely a good choice as well because, again, like you mentioned, the limitation on the fire Pokemon is not that good. Like, I think there's barely any at Farce, unfortunately. What's weak against it? Isn't it strong? It just seems like it has a lot of problems, honestly, when I was using it in Diamond and Pearl the first time I played through it, but I could be wrong. Maybe they made some changes to it. Ah, crap. So do we, another scrunch to the place, there it goes on your day off, do whatever you department you want. First revise working different one for a couple of days. Listening to me, harassing me. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, Hopesius. Again, unfortunately, retail is just not one of the best time environments, like to have to go through that stuff for sure. Because there are like so many people, especially around this time of the year, are so fixated on what they want to get and not themselves, unfortunately. Depending on someone's costs or 5 are ruthless. I'd imagine they gotta be pretty high, right? Because like, if not, like it'd just be kind of easy to cheese through summon stuff, fuse, summon, rinse, or repeat. Oh, please. Oh my god. So I really have to do the entire puzzles on this all over again. Wow. Golden Sun, you're hurting me right now. I think I have to do them all over again. This is hurting me. I really hope it's just that one. I really hope it's just that one. Like, it's Super Sag. Like, Super Sag 2. Like, imagine, like, your favorite anime comes out, like, after years of being dormant, and it's nothing but filler, and it's done by an entirely different studio, where they don't capture the same essence and magic as, like, the first season. Like, I am starting to sweat here. Not really. Like, we're actually pretty cold in here, but you understand. You understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's looking like I have to do everything again. Fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I think that's it for me. I'll have to, yes, all F's in the chat, all F's in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, this one I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like, okay, so I've done a lot on this playthrough, which is great. The fact I have to redo this, I'm like, no, I'm kind of fucking burnt out right now from this. Just because of, like, the BS from the boss, we go back and do all that stuff, and like, whatever, it's fine. I'll get back to the final point. I might go through, look for more to Ginning the overworld, stuff like that. I might report it, put up to YouTube. I don't know, I don't care. But anyway, we had a great stream so far, and I'm really happy that you guys were a part of it, because it just made it so much more tolerable with some of the Golden Sun BS. Finale next week, I'm hoping so. because there's a game that I've actually been wanting to play for a while, but I haven't gotten to just yet. So we'll figure out what happens. But either way, Shiny Mew, thank you so much for the follow. Copious, thank you for the 2 tier 1 subs. I appreciate you. Carnage, thank you for the 2 bits. And Destruda, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. There's a GBA rug for you for that. No, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? Golden Sun, I love you, but you're starting to become you're showing your age. You're having a little bit of toxicity in you, and I'm just not having enough for it. Let's see who's live right now. Who is currently streaming that we can send the raid over to? Let's figure it out. Because Metal is not having a good time at camp right now. Yo, Deli, thank you for the contribution for the community challenge. We shall eventually get another laundry stream. Let's see. KC. I mean, we just recently rated Casey for his tier 1, his 1-year sub thingy. Like, he became an affiliate for like 1 year, which is really hog. Yeah, we'll do Hopes. It's been a while since we rated Hopes. Like, we just recently rated Casey. I don't like rating the same person back and forth unless, like, you know, it's all good. Besides, Stardew is just so chill. We can always just chill and watch Stardew Valley. Well, bye, Hopes. Yes, I hope you have a great rest of your night. Everybody, I'll be chilling in the stream as well for a little bit. Again, everybody have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.